Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. Today here we're going with the news watch. You know, we're gonna cover some articles, guys, keep you guys informed. And let's start with the talk of the town with the reprint of Mo Charmy Perulia here. We have an article, as you guys can see. We're gonna go ahead again. Shout out to YG organization. You know, we're gonna use them today to just follow some of these news items just to keep you guys informed. So for last week, I want to make a recap of what went on. So again, as you guys know, there was a reprint, not just announced, but actually coming in Mesa Master, which is Mo Charmy Perulia, guys. And there's a lot of talk, like, what should I do, Jay? We have the quarter century secret rares, they're going down a tad bit, a little bit of a sell pressure. You have the collector's rare, okay, which is going to still be hard to get. And then you have obviously the ultra, which it'll be the budget low end rarity. And then you have obviously the first set OG secrets. So like we covered this past weekend, we saw that the secrets, they're holding strong and actually almost bumping up to 45s, which is kind of crazy. Because I mean, I'm an OG, I'm a boomer in a way, right? So I remember the days where like a reprint would destroy the OG's price. Of course, pull rates matter, supply and demand. If it's short printed, then it's still basically hard to get, even though it's getting reprinted in a sense. So I get that part of things. But again, a reprint is a reprint. There's just gonna be more out there in the markets, and you do expect the OGs and the high end to at least receive some sell pressure, which is crazy. Because I mean, what I've noticed with Yu-Gi-Oh lately, flash crashes occur. Perulia was selling in the 30s. And even in the high 20s, we actually covered it here in the markets. Yeah, I'm sorry, in our market watches. But then it recovered quickly. The rebounds are recovering quickly. There's a lot of demand. There's a lot of people that want to compete, in Yu-Gi-Oh right now and are going to events. So it's just crazy, to continue to monitor these markets and to realize these things. But again, guys, I mean, as you can see, it says 35s here, but it went as low as, into the high 20s. So again, we're going to continue to monitor this one. Let me know what you guys think about these reprints. Collectors rare, no one's talking about this one. Are you guys fine with this min-max rarity paying at around 100? I mean, keep in mind, these are pre-sale prices, guys. So again, you see it holding 40 strong. You see the walls of China coming in. But again, yeah, you expect competition to push this down at least into the mid to low 30s, as an ultra rare. But pull rates are going to matter. We're continuing to monitor Mo Charmy Perulia. Again, it's still early. It's still early. Technically speaking, this hasn't come out, even though you can get it now, for the masses as of yet. So people still, and again, if the ultras around the same price as the secrets is a no-brainer, but I still think these prices are inflated. I expect even as a short print, even with, bad pull rates in a sense, I still expect these to at least hit not just the mid 30s, but the low 30s. So that's what I would be keeping in mind with this one. And yeah, it's the talk of the town, man. It's crazy what's going on with this. And yeah, we're gonna continue to cover that article. But guys, don't forget that we have a giveaway, guys. Exodia pieces here, ultimate rare. There's what, 76 of you guys. Let's get this to 100. First link in the description down below. Come over here to the link tree. One click gets you in. You come over here, read the server rules, come to giveaways, one click, and you're participating in our double giveaway here, guys. 2 winners will be selected with ulti Exodia heads. Who doesn't like head, right? These Exodia heads. And then you have the quarter centuries right there. Make sure you don't miss out, guys, and subscribe on the way in. It really helps out. We have our 8K giveaway. Don't forget, right here, quarter century secret rare triple tactics talent right here for you guys. And then our 8.5K giveaway with Starlight rares, Blue Eyes Jet Dragons, and our 10K giveaway with just so much. Look at that Ghost Ogre, OT, and that Dark Magician, man. Where else do you get value like this? Nowhere else like here on the fresh off the press community, guys. So look, 7.9K. We're literally less than 100 Billy Bobs away, guys, to reaching 8K so that we can host our 8K giveaway with also some other goodies. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe on the way in. And none of this content is official financial advice. Is for entertainment purposes only. Through this weekend, we were telling you guys to sell Atlantean heavy infantry because, again, it's crazy that this card was 15, 16s. And then the commons were pushing almost double digits. And then now, I'd be selling this card. As you see, we're getting those rares as we discussed through this weekend. And then we have Thunder cards. Some people probably not paying attention to this, but Thunder Dragon Roar and Thunder Dragon Hawk are actually going to be reprinted in Mesa Masters. So if we come over here and we actually, check this out, we can see that we have the prismatics here for Thunder Dragon Roar and Dragon Hawk as well. So if we open these up, don't forget about Thunder. They continue to be a very nice you know, deck. Of course, they're not seeing play, even if they're getting, you know, a triple Colossus back. It's just not seeing play. But look, you're getting a rare. So again, as the rare comes out, I would be focusing on the Prismatic Secret max rarity. Of course, with some of these cards, you never know if they're included in a rarity collection, because there was one. Where is it? The other one. There's the third one here. If we click here and we go to quarter century, look, this one got reprinted. Thunder Dragon Dark already came in Bonanza alongside Colossus. I don't know why they didn't just put all four of them honestly in there, but maybe they're giving a rare now, you know, as bait. And then you know, it gets a quarter century inside Stampede. We'll see. But in the meantime, if I need to pick one, I'd be focusing on the Prismatic Secret Rare max rarity instead of this rare, because I mean, you know, it's a rare, you know, but you use the sell pressure to get the max rarity with this reprint for Thunder Dragon Roar and then Dragon Hawk as well. You know, Prismatics around 2s is getting cheaper just in case. I mean, these are very beautiful cards just in case you want to pick them up and have exposure to them, but it's nice to see some rare reprints there for those Thunder cards. And then we have Gladiator Beast here with Retiari. I can't even say that name right. What is that? Gladiator Beast Retiari. And then we have Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor, guys. So these two reprints here. Again, as you can see, this one actually got a collector's rare for Retiari there. And then you also have the super rare. So this one's not a rare. It's pretty important and interesting and something to keep in mind, because as you can see, most of these are getting rare reprints inside Mesa Master, but this one's a super, so that's nice. And then it also gets the collector rare there as well, but Tamer Editor has no collector rare. I guess if it's a rare, it doesn't have a CR, but supers do. Well, there you go. This card needed a reprint because it only had a turbo pack rare and then a secret rare, the OG. So this card needed a reprint. So these supers might be great investments for the long term, guys. It might, especially if it doesn't get like a platinum secret rare in Stampede. This reprint, it'll be a good, very, very good penny stock to pick up, you know, as people forget about this card. Of course, not yet. Falling Knife mode, just let the supply come in. These sellers battle it out, you know, with the sell pressure between each other. But hopefully we can see this card at shekels. I believe this will be a great long-term pick because of how long they took to actually reprint the card, as you guys can see here. And then we can continue moving on to Swordsoul, guys. As we can see, these cards are getting reprinted in Mesa Master. We actually told you guys that we expected, that's crazy, the day of the announcement, you know, because I recorded before it was actually announced. I'm like, guys, sell these cards, you know, they'll probably get reprinted. And then like it was announced the same day. It's crazy. And you know, we were right. So again, you are getting rares for most of these guys. Moye is coming as a super. That's a good one. I think it'll be a great one. I think this one ages well, especially if it doesn't get a rarity collection treatment. Yeah, then emergence or rare, you just use the sell pressure of the rare to get the holographics. That's what I would be doing. But yeah, I mean, these reprints were expected at some point. Is really, really nice to finally get you know, these Swordsoul cards, even though they're getting lower rarity prints. So again, it's just giving access to players that were always on the fence to pick up some of these cards. So this is really nice, you know, of Konami just giving players you know, budget options. But again, you use those budget reprints to get the higher rarities as they go down in price, because you know, rares, I mean, if you're like on a budget, that's fine, but you're gonna want to get the holographics most likely. And then you have Galaxy Satellite Dragon. I'm like, what card is this? I had no clue this card even existed. So it's nice to see it, you know, getting reprinted again as a rare in Maze of the Master. But again, you're gonna want to get the Chaos Impact super rare previous single print here. As you can see, you know, this is still the max rarity and it's still holding strong. You know, it's like a rare reprint, who cares? You know, that's how the Galaxy community, you know, Photons, Galaxy Eyes, how they're reacting to this. They're like, I still want my super rare. That's all cute and nice, you know, but let me get that max rarity, guys. So I'd be picking up this one still, but definitely make those considerations. And then we told you guys this card would get reprint. When this card was 35s, we said, guys, sell this card. Yeah, Christian is topping here and there, but good for them. If you have this card, take that money off the table. Hopefully you did, because now, you know, the card is what? Let's look at, I mean, and again, keep in mind, this is a rare reprint, a much needed reprint. So it's nice. Look, it's a free card for a rare, right? But look, the max rarity is single digits now. Single digits. And don't get me wrong, and there's multiples here too. Don't get me wrong. Like if you're playing Crystron and you need this card, then this is the one you get. You get the holographic, even if you pay a premium, you know, because you don't want to play most likely a rare, right? But it just gives people access. If you're a Crystron player, you don't feel like spending, you didn't feel like spending $30, $35 or even 9 bones, you come in and pay 10x down and you get access to the same card. So again, that's really nice by Konami. This card was Raging Tempest, a single print. It definitely needed the reprint, so I'm glad to see it here. So again, hopefully you guys sold that 35s. Hopefully you guys sold that 35s and recycled that purchasing power. Because again, you don't want to be that guy holding down, you're down what, like 3-4x? Hopefully y'all listen, guys. And again, just going through, as we can see here, the number cards, we just talked about these in the weekend, that I'd be selling these and just taking profits on these. And then 7th Ascension is also a best-selling card that we covered recently. And then Mermails, again, we expect these cards to get reprinted. We expect these cards to get reprinted, guys, so you don't want to be holding on to these bags. So Mermail, Abyss Spike, and this dude, Abyss Giles, we don't do that. Sell these cards. I believe these cards get reprinted. Yeah, they skip Maze of Master, but Stampede is around the corner. Even Battles of Legend, Monster Mayhem. Don't be holding to this value, guys. I'd be selling those cards. And then again, a couple of pre-sale items here, as we can see. Best selling for Maze of Master. 7th Tachyon is still holding, the mid to high 80s. And then you have the infantry reprints, Trick Stars, Union. I mean, Earthbound. Like, maybe, obviously the continuous traps. A lot of people hype about that. And then you have Singularity, Fiend, which is a hand trap, a new hand trap. And then you have what do you have here? The reprints that we were talking about. And what else? Oh yeah, and then Galaxy I support as well. So a lot going on. These cards are best selling even at pre-sales, but hey, you guys know the rule on the channel. Sure, maybe I miss out on a couple of deals here and there, but we stay away from pre-sales from the most part. Sure, is there that, a couple of kids out there, oh, I came in early and now I'm up big? Sure, but 90 to 95% of these cards are going to be crashing down. We don't like to play that gambling game. You want to mitigate risk. So we have Singularity Fiend. I read this card. I'm like, yo, when your opponent special summons a monster, you can discard this card in one spell, destroy that monster. You can only use it. So again, it's kind of like a Ghost Ogre, but instead of reacting to like an effect activation, it reacts to an actual summon. So, I think this one has great future, appliance in the Yu-Gi-Oh meta. So as a secret rare, as it continues to go down, I mean, you have a RO9 at 35s, but then it quickly goes back up to 40s. But these are pre-sale prices. Of course, with a future potential meta-relevant cards, you never know. They might retain value or even V-shape recover. But all in all, I would just be on the sidelines for this one. And then we have Invoked Magistus. Guys, Omega. Crazy. This card is broken. If you read it, you can target one. If this is special summon, target one Fusion Synchro, XZ, or Link in your grave, and one monster on the field, banish them. Broken, and then if this is destroyed by battle or card fight, you can special summon one level 4 spell cards from your deck. Then you can equip this card to it as an equip spell. Then gives it a 1,000 attack. So that's good. So because you can bring Alistair, can't you? I mean, that's crazy. So it has like that recursion, recycling power in a way. Banish. Yo, it's broken. So again, definitely keep this card in mind. And as we can see, Invoke, again, the key with Invoke is going to be what is getting reprinted and what is not. Because if Stampede comes and or Battles of Legend later on this year, and, again, most people are just focused on Mechaba, obviously, and the spell, which we're going to talk in Invocation, obviously, but there's other Invoke monsters. There's other ones, and some of these came out ages and ages and ages ago. 4 years ago in 2021. Fusion and Forces even before that. So again, some of these cards came so long ago that they're hard to get. So if people need access to the Invoke engine, and these cards like Kaliga, Yugioh, however you say that, Elysium, what else? Is that Cocytus, man, or Cocytus, man? These names, you guys see it right there. These names, Invoke got me good today, but you guys get it. If some of these cards don't get like additional reprints, even though some of these already have like an additional reprint, but like maybe a newer version, and these cards get hard to get, people might be coming back and these cards can get hype, especially Rydogen. I think this one, needs an actual, even though it already got an ultra, but maybe another reprint. But again, just look, Purgatrio. This one already has an ultra. Okay, so again, most of these already got reprinted, but again, all of these are old, even including the reprints. So definitely keep it in mind. They're not as easy to get as you would think. These cards can get hyped up. Make sure you have access, if you're interested in the Invoked engine, to some of these, just in case they don't get reprinted. So again, you have the alternate art. What a beautiful card, man. Alternate art, as you can see here, the walls are still at 388s, but after that, card is 450s and then 5s and beyond. So keep this one in mind. It's going down in listings. I'm telling you guys, beautiful card. Definitely one to keep in mind. And then you have Invocation Ultimate Rare at 45s. Card was like low 30s. And now you can see, you got it at mid 40s, and then it quickly goes up. So if you need this card, just get it now. Honestly, if you need this card, get it now. Yeah, I mean, I honestly expect a quarter century secret rare inside Stampede. If I'm a betting man, I expect this card to get reprinted in Stampede. But if you want this ultimate rare, it won't get any easier to get. Yeah, maybe Stampede reprint causes some sell pressure, but honestly, by then, I believe this card would be at triple digits anyways. So definitely keep that one in mind. Then we have Turn to the Darkness with Darkuriboh. I'm like, yo, I was reading this effect. I'm like, that's really good. When a card or effect is activated that targets a fiend or a fusion monster you control, or when your fiend or fusion monster is targeted for an attack, quick effect, you can discard this card and target one of them. Until the end of this turn, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Also, its effect activated on the field cannot be negated. So that's broken. Basically, it protects a monster, a fiend monster, or a fusion monster. It's broken. So then it protects it from destruction and also from its effect being activated. Like, they just cannot be negated. So that's broken. If this card is sent from the hand to the graveyard, by card effect, you can add 1 poly from deck or graveyard to the hand. So then it's a polymerization searcher too. So it's generic in that sense. The artwork looks beautiful. So I'm looking forward to this one. Just an evil little guy, huh? Great, beautiful artwork, guys. And again, Karibo is a fan favorite. You know what I mean? Just throughout Yu-Gi-Oh history. So it's nice to see new Karibo support. Most of these cards, Karibo cards, they just look nice. They don't really see play. But this one, could possibly have some meta relevance to it. It's a level 1, nice, great effect. So definitely keep this little guy in mind. And then we have the return of Droplet and impactful text for the future, guys. Again, like we always say, don't forget about Droplet, man. We can see the ultras are 8s, secrets are 9s. At single digits, you still have these beautiful versions and copies. Don't take these for granted. Don't let this card be like a $15 card down the line across the board. Don't do that. Again, Blue Eyes is here. People expect what do you call it? The new Regenesis is coming down the line. Like, the meta's gonna shift, guys. So you want to make sure you have staples like Forbidden Droplet. You do not want to miss out, guys. We always telling you guys to pick them up. So again, just wanted to highlight it again. Don't sleep on it. I mean, there's a full article of why, like the formats, how it's gonna shift, and and things of that sorts. But definitely keep droplets in mind. And then you have Doom Dog Octros. This card again. Look for Regenesis. Again, just something, a tech card to keep in mind. As we can see here, only 3 commons ever printed. You can see listings are pretty low for the Speed Duel one and the Tin one. And then you have the Cross Souls OG. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 8 Fiend type monster from your deck to your hand. So again, you normal this, go into a link, I guess, and then effect, the search for a level 8 Fiend type, which is going to be the Regenesis monsters, guys. So again, and then you just pop out from there. So definitely keep this one in mind. As a little tech card, it only has 3 commons. Yes, you have Walls of China here, so nothing to worry about. But I would just get exposure. Just get a couple of these. You never know if these commons down the line, going from shekels to billies, or at least to a billy, you definitely want to be exposed just in case once Regenesis come around the corner, that people are scrambling to get these. So you got to be early, man. Not many people, probably highlighting this card. So just be early. Don't need to go crazy, but just get exposure. You have 3 commons. Don't let it get too crazy down the line. And then talking about the Bystials package, again, and just how powerful they are in the meta right now. But I'd be selling most Bystials, especially now we're just getting so close to Stampede, man. So that's just what I would be doing. Loads, obviously, we've already been talking about loads on the channel. And we'll continue to do so in the future. We have Pharaonic Advent, a card that we highlighted on the channel, guys, as well, that you should be picking up. You can see it going parabolic. You still here have, a couple of 1-ups, but that's all the way up to quarters and beyond. Look, you don't see, there used to be massive walls here. So again, don't let this be a 50-cent card on you. Excuse me, guys, don't do that. Sorelli going parabolic. And look, the key is, look at that volume. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of copies leaving the markets, guys. So don't take this for granted. Get access to your max rarity ultra rare from the tins. Just have the card. Just have it. Have access to it. You know, we don't know if and when this card is even getting an additional print. So I'd be picking this card up at around anything, you know, at around quarters before it could possibly be a Billy down the line. And then you have Metatronus, you know, a card that continues to see a lot of play in the meta. And then made to order mermaid outfitter. Shout out to Chris, the commute man himself. He talked about this card like 6 months, 9 months ago, a bunch of months ago. And right here, you can see that the volume is coming in. So you come in at around a quarter, just get exposure, guys. Get your copies. Don't let the super rare be 50 cents or a Billy one day. You want to make sure you're ready. And it's just such a great card, guys. Sky Striker cards, I expect these to get reprinted in Stampede. We'll see. And then you obviously have Aggregator here. You know, the common is holding $1 strong. And then the supers at around 2s. Again, I'd be buying the supers right now, as we said in a previous market watch. And don't take these commons for granted, man. Yes, you have Walls of China right there, but these will get harder to get, and the meta demand will push even this common up to a Billy strong and even beyond. So definitely keep that in mind. So guys, you know, for news market watches like these, we keep it short and sweet. Make sure you subscribe on the way out, like on the way out. It would be gladly appreciated. Ring that bell as well so you can participate in our giveaways. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.